Hello, everyone. So in the previous page, we learned what functions were. And so now we're just going to do some operations with functions. So given functions, we can perform different operations to connect them. So here are some examples. So first, we're given these three functions, right? And they're usually labeled by some sort of letter. We usually start with f of x, but we can also have g of x, h of x, any pretty much any letter except probably X or Y we would use. So this one says we want to find f of x plus g of x. Okay, so all that means is that we're taking whatever f of x is and whatever g of x is and adding them together. So I'm going to write this like this. I have 2x minus 1. Usually use parentheses just to make sure that you get what you need. And it's 2x squared minus x plus 1. So that's f and that's g, and we're just going to add these together. So just like we did with the polynomials, I'm just going to combine like terms. So I have 2x squared, right? 2x minus x is plus x, and minus 1 plus 1 goes away. So our answer here is just 2x squared plus x. Okay? So not too bad on that one. Now we're going to do, so when we're adding functions, it's just that easy. Okay, subtracting, we got to be a little more careful. So here we have f of x again, so that's 2x minus 1, okay, f of x. And then h of x is x to the third plus 2. But remember, we're subtracting that. So we have to write it like this. And then remember what we did with adding and subtracting polynomials. This negative is going to be multiplied by both of these. So both of these signs will change to negative. So what we've got is 2x minus 1 minus x to the third minus 2. Okay? And so we rewrite this as minus x to the third plus 2x, and then minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. Okay? So that's the combination when we're subtracting those two. Yep, that's good. Yep, sorry. I almost looked at my notes and I had it incorrect. Okay, so finally we have f of x divided by g of x. So I'm just going to write 2x minus 1 over g of x, which is 2x squared minus x plus 1. So I'm just going to leave it in this format. We don't need to do any other work right now. In the future, we're going to learn how to divide when we have polynomials over polynomials, but for now, just write it like this. If there is a way to reduce it, you can, but remember, when you've got plus or minus, it would have to reduce all of them. So let's say they all had 2's in them, or all were divisible by 2, then we could reduce it, but we can't do anything here. So just leave that like that. That'll be fine for now. All right, and then finally, we can also look at adding functions at specific points. So right, this is the generic addition of the two functions. But sometimes we want to look when when you have a specific point. And so in this case, you can either perform both operations first or combine them first, then input the number. So what I can do is I can go f of 2, so I can go back and I can put in f of 2 and get a number, put in h of 2, get a number, and then subtract it. Or what I can do is do them generically, meaning I can write it as f of x minus h of x first, and then I'll plug in the 2. And I'm going to do that because guess what? Um, I already have my answer up here. So I have f of x minus h of x. I solved it right here. So that equals negative x to the third plus 2x minus 3. So now if I want f of 2 minus h of 2, I can just plug in 2 into this equation for the answer. So I get minus 2 to the third plus 2 to the 2, okay, minus 3. So I have 2. Now you got to be careful because this negative is on the outside, right? So what you're doing is 2 to the third first, then you have the negative. So 2 to the third is 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So I have a negative 8 plus 4 minus 3. So that gives me negative 13 plus 4 is a negative 9. Okay? Make sure that's right. 12 minus 4. No, that's not right. I'm sorry. 11 minus 4 is 7. Wait. 11 plus 4 is 7. My gosh, okay. I'm losing it a little bit. Okay, so negative 7 here is your answer. All right, and that looks right. Okay, so then on this next one, it says f of 1 plus g of 1 plus h of 1. So what I'm going to do is add all three and then I'll plug in 1. Actually, this time let's do it the other way. So what we've got is we've got f of f of 1 would be 2 times 1 minus 1. Okay, that's f of 1 plus g of 1. I'm going to plug in, so I have 2 times 1 squared minus 1 plus 1. Okay, that's my g of 1, right? G of 1. And then my h of 1 would be 1 to the third plus 2. Okay? All right, so here we have 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, plus here we would have 1 squared. So this is 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 1 is 1. 2. Sorry, 2. 2 minus 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 plus 3. 3. So our answer here would be 1 plus 2 plus 3, which equals 6. Okay? So that means that if we add all three of these functions together at the point 1, our answer is going to be 6. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I got a little confused there for a minute, but yeah, looking good. And then next we're going to do composites on the back.